One of the most common sides at any gathering, whether it's Thanksgiving or a 4th of July party, Labor Day party, Memorial Day party, or just a regular weekend party, deviled eggs. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me in my area, but I don't recall seeing deviled eggs on restaurant menus when I was a kid or, when I was younger. But now, it's not uncommon. And I think part of the reason for that is we're taking our deviled eggs up another level. We're putting our style into them. We're putting crab on them. We're putting hot sauce in them. We're doing all kinds of stuff to kind of really set them apart. And you can go wrong easily. Have you ever had a deviled egg where you bit into it and you were just like, oh, it's not good? Dry, bad flavor, just, it can go bad on you. If you want to take your deviled eggs up a couple of levels, this is the video for you. After I get the eggs peeled, it's time to go ahead and slice them in half. And using a sharp knife and making sure that it's clean on every egg, I go ahead and slice them right down the middle, just like normal with any deviled egg. Now here comes the controversy, folks. Are you Team Miracle Whip or Team Mayo? I'm Miracle Whip. But if you go Mayo, I encourage you to use Duke's. And we're going to go with about 3 tablespoons of it. And then this Duke's brown sugar, bourbon, mustard. Wow, tablespoon of that. And then some Old Bay hot sauce or a hot sauce of your choice. And I'm going to say about a teaspoon or so of that. Now we're going to go ahead and blend all of that together in the food processor and scrape the edges. Make sure you get a nice creamy filling. You don't want chunks in your filling. That's one of those eggs that's, Now that we got our filling all nice and creamy, it's time to go ahead and take about 4 cups of flour in a separate bowl. And we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of Bearded Butcher's Black Rub. Amazing stuff. After we get that blended up, we're going to go ahead and crack 4 eggs or 5 eggs somewhere in there, put them in a bowl, and then mix them. Then we're going to use 2 to 3 cups of panko crumbs, and this is the unseasoned kind, and we're going to use about a half cup of grated Parmesan. We're going to mix that up. That's going to be our breading for these deviled eggs. Then we're going to take our creamy filling and put it inside a pastry bag or a Ziploc bag that we've cut the corner off of. Pastry bag with a little nozzle like this one's going to give you a very nice appearance, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much. They're going to taste amazing irregardless. And the process is simple. You take an egg, you dip it in your flour, then you dip it in your egg. You dip your egg in your egg, yeah. And then you dip it in your breading and make sure that the hole in the egg is clean so that it can take some filling. This is definitely a little messy, so make sure you're over an area that can be cleaned up easily. Once you get your eggs through the dipping process, it's time to go ahead and fry these eggs. So when your oil is at about 360, 370, you're going to place your eggs in the oil and just fry them until you get that golden brown color. Once you get that golden brown color, that's all we're concerned about as far as cook time in the fryer. Take them out and then go ahead and put your filling in. That's taking deviled eggs to a whole nother level. Deviled eggs may be one of the most common sides at parties, barbecues, backyard, whatevers. But if you do them like this, I promise you, everyone will be talking about your deviled eggs. Let's see how this guy turned out. Food has so much to do with flavor, but it also has a lot to do with texture. And by frying these deviled eggs before you put the filling in, you elevate them so that everyone is going to remember your deviled eggs. They have that crunch. That filling brings the creaminess of the Miracle Whip. And then the balance with that bourbon mustard from Duke's with the Miracle Whip. You just can't make deviled eggs any better than this that I know of. But let us know down in the comments below. What is your favorite way to make deviled eggs? You don't have to do them in a Bayou Classic outdoor deep fryer. You can do them right inside in your Dutch oven. You just need some oil, some heat, and you're good to go. I don't care what kind of food it is. If it's good, put it in the deep fryer. It'll taste better when it's done. And that's what we're doing with these deviled eggs. And my gosh, they're amazing. Guys, make sure you try these fried deviled eggs out. I promise you, you won't regret it. It's a little bit of work, but it's worth it in the long run. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor, share it with your family, your friends, on your social media wall to help spread the love of barbecue and good cooking in the backyard out to more people. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode.